Ever wonder what the difference is between a chain 2 and a magic circle start when you're starting in the round? Maybe you've even seen some arguments about it online. Well, today we're going to talk about the differences and decide once and for all which one is for you. So to do the magic ring, you take your working yarn and with the tail on the inside of your hand, you wrap it over your 2 fingers, okay? And then wrap it so that your working end is now behind the other end. You're going to go under with your hook and over this one and pull it up. It's going to twist, okay? Then you're going to go under that working yarn again and pull it through the loop. All right, what this does is creates you a slip knot right here. Then to work into the magic ring, you can either work it around the tail, so you can work your SCs going this way around the tail, and then when you pull your slip knot, it pulls through those stitches. Or you can work this not around the tail, okay, and just work it into the middle of the magic ring around a raw piece, and when you pull your tail, it will pull the other way through all of your new stitches. All right, so let's see that one more time. The magic ring, you wrap it over your hand and behind, with the working yarn behind, come under this strand over this one and pull through and twist. Then you're going to lift your working yarn again and pull through the loop on the hook. Wiggle your fingers out and you have a slip knot that you can work into to start your first round. The chain 2 method has you do a regular slip knot. So what I do is I start with my yarn on the same side. I use one finger, I wrap it around my finger twice. And this is what I call the walking slip knot. I take this piece and walk it over this one. And then I take this piece and walk it off the end of my finger. When I pull that out of my finger, I have a slip knot. All right. To work into this slip knot, okay, you insert your hook and you chain 2. And when you pull this slip knot loose, which you're going to end up doing with your hook here, let's see, this is easier. See, you can pull this slip knot loose and you can work into a ring just as easily by working into the second chain from the hook when you chained 2. Still have a slip knot, still pulls tight when you pull on the tail. So let's see that method again. So we're going to do our wrap here and do our walking slip knot. So walk it over this piece, walk it off the end and pull. Then we're going to chain 2 and work into the second chain from the hook, which will be where our first round is going to go. And you'll kind of feel this one as you work, you pull out that slip knot. So here's our slip knot right here. So what's the difference between our 2 knot methods? Not much. I bet you if you're looking right at them, you probably can't tell the difference. Either way, you're going to have an end that you pull tight and you can choose to knot off to keep from unraveling. And either way, you're going to have a nice big slip knot that you can work into. So regardless of what your pattern calls for, if you are more comfortable using a magic ring, or you are more comfortable using a chain 2 and work into the second chain, use whichever one you want, because they both work the same, they both accomplish the same goal, they both start out your circles nice and flat and pretty. Use what you want. Don't let anybody tell you that one method is better or worse than the other. It is all about preference when it comes to the magic circle or the chain 2 starting method. Thanks for watching a Hook by Kati tutorial video. Please click subscribe and click that little bell so you get notifications every time I post a new video. And remember to go to hookbykati.com for more patterns, tutorials, and guides to help you improve your art.